I don't know Brandy better.
Office 911.
Hey, can you guys come to Bogus Road? We got an OD at Bogus. Hurry, I think he's about dead.
Take care, 911.
I need an ambulance. He was talking to me. I said, Scott, why are you driving? You're so messed up, man. And the next thing I know, he started gurgling and he's out.
All right, let me transfer you to the police department, okay? You need to speak with them, okay?
Over the last 22 years that I've been sheriff, and even before when I was a police officer on the street, we would have the occasion of coming across drug operations. Now it's a constant, almost every call is drug related. A lot of addictions have been around for a very long time, but the jail was never the depository for all these folks. And the jail was built back in the day to hold a small number of people. In 1884, they weren't foreseeing that this jail would be open for 135 years. And the demands on the sheriffs, and this is nationwide, this is not just Fayette County. They've made us the rehab center. You know, we detox, and then they expect us to rehab as well. And that's a burden being placed on the counties that have county jails.
So the opiate crisis is a huge challenge for the jail because I would say more inmates than not come in with some type of withdrawal from either fentanyl, heroin, methamphetamines. So we're trying to treat these people in a facility that's not ideal for detoxing.
I'd rather pull my brains out and go through withdrawal. That's how fun it is. Puking and pooping, sweating, toss and turn. Like the first 3 days, I barely slept, maybe 2 hours a night.
Is your tooth still bothering you? Yeah. And the resources that we have in jail are very limited. Our exam room is a broom closet. It's kind of dirty, I mean grungy essentially. There's no equipment in there. I mean, I've got a blood pressure machine. I have an otoscope. But other than that, I mean, there's a little table like to write on, but there's no exam table to have somebody set up on so you can listen to them. I mean, it's not ideal at all. You open up, say, oh. A lot of times I have people, if they're in pain or whatever, I mean, I have them set on my little stool back there, but it's not, as you can see, it's not ideal. It's difficult to do a good, thorough exam here in this space. So.
You don't want them? Your medicine?
This jail is horrible. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It is absolutely horrible. I mean, there's black mold in the showers. There's toilets that leak in a lot of the cells. It's absolutely horrible. When people come into the jail and are addicted to opioids or crack cocaine, methamphetamines, and they're trying to get help, it's kind of hard because a lot of the workers here don't realize exactly what's going on, like what they're going through. You have to sign up to see the doctor, and it takes up to a week to be able to see them get withdrawal meds. A lot of people end up throwing up all over themselves, end up using the bathroom. I mean, a lot of people poop themselves. They have restless legs, they have bad mood swings. It's extremely hard to be able to, come into jail, detox, and get the help that you need because in Fayette County there's not much help that you can get.
Because the deputy's doing the nurse's job. That's why.
For some people, being in jail is a lot better than them being on the streets or going to rehab because there's not many rehab choices. But when they come to jail, I mean, it's better than being on the streets to try to do it themselves because if they're outside and they try to do it themselves, it maybe lasts a day or two. But being in jail and having 30 days, 60 days clean, they have more of a chance of actually staying clean when they get out.
How old are you, Walker?
I turned 20 this month. April 21st, I turned 20.
You been to prison yet?
Yeah.
The jail has been, instrumental in
even though it's not the best facility to detox, has been instrumental in helping us get control of the problem that we're facing here in Fayette County. It's a place that we know that we can coordinate services, so we can try to go in and offer medication if they need to help with their withdrawal. It's kind of like the first stop that they go to. It doesn't work for everybody. Obviously, when they get out, we may not be able to bring them over for any kind of treatment services, but at least we kind of know where they're at, and we can coordinate services with the Sheriff's Department to get people treatment if they want it when they get released.
So you know I never give you what you want, right?
We need a new jail. We should have had a new jail 30 years ago, 50 years ago.
Can I get some Tylenol? I got a headache.
If we don't have a new jail, we've got to do something to resolve the constant flux of people coming in. We can't separate the felonies from the misdemeanors, and the guy sitting in the bunk right beside you is detoxing, and the guy that's in the other bunk has been here for 6 months already, and we need to put them in places where they can get the services they need and bring in those services. And my goal is we bring in these outside services, providing the needs of the inmates, and so when they are released, they have a network of services available to them, and they're not out there on their own trying to struggle. And hopefully we'll stop them from coming back in and recommitting or violations of probation or committing new crimes. They'll have a network of services out there that they can take advantage of.
All right, I'll see you, bud. Man, that breeze feels nice.